Hey everybody, hope your day's going well. We are back with Kaz Hawkins, Surviving. We've already reacted to Lipstick and Cocaine, which was parts of it were very relatable to me and being sober myself but there's of course very personal stuff in there and but she captured the human experience in that song so well that there are things you can relate to, and I wanted to check out some more, and I saw this song Surviving, but I also read part of the description and said this is very important, so I will read it. What she wrote: I addressed some very personal experience in my life through music, and this song is a result of a time when I struggled to come to terms with a family member abusing me as a child. He stole my childhood and I was therefore predestined to accept abuse from men the rest of my life. Those patterns can be broken though, and I am proof of that. Now I am loved unconditionally by the most wonderful man, but only because I learned to love myself and accept that what happened to me wasn't my fault. When someone mentions child sex abuse, we instinctively become uncomfortable. Why? Why would you feel uncomfortable if it didn't happen to you? Why won't people talk openly about it? Should we just continue to brush things aside because it makes us feel this way? No, I can't accept that. What can I do? What I can do through my music is try to educate and perhaps help those still suffering to speak out. I didn't have record labels or investment. Instead, I have the most wonderful friends who help me out, to help me put the visual to my life in song. So thank you to my dear friend Stephen Mullen for directing as ever. I leave these words: if you made it this far, do not suffer in silence. Ask for help. Do not let it ruin you. I am proof of surviving the trauma. All my love, Kaz. Very powerful, very heartbreaking stuff to hear that, especially as a father, just to know that many children go through that and many people carry that their entire life, and a lot of them without speaking up because like people are scared too because it is brushed aside, like Kaz said, or people almost shame victims, or they don't want to hear it because it makes them feel uncomfortable. But wow, that is you know insane, because what the person went through is way worse than us feeling a little bit uncomfortable by talking about it. Come on, we got to push through that. Yeah, so, and she said, I love that, because she is a survivor. There is a way to break this pattern, just like with addiction. And that's something I do have experience with. Like, yeah, you can't get through this, even though it seems impossible at the time. So it's very, admirable of her that she is talking about this through music, man. Really surviving. We need to get to the song, of course, but I do felt that's important. That's important, man. All right.
So many say keep quiet. So many think they know. So many go unnoticed. So many never grow. To wake each day with something, to wake each day with you, is waking up in fear of love for all that you could do. But I'm surviving without you. I'm surviving my whole life through.
Wow. Excuse me, I do have a bit of a cold. Oh man, just the way she came, that voice. Wow, so powerful. Um, with the piano, so many things they know, so many go unnoticed, so many never grow. Like it's almost you get stuck at that age where this happened. It's heartbreaking, and it's angering at the same time. It's all of those things. It's a cocktail of emotion. Uh, and to wake each day with you is waking up in fear of love. She mentioned in the description, like, because it is, I was in this cycle uh meeting people that have those tendencies as well. It's a thing of human psychology, which happens often. But she said, like, I broke the cycle, I broke the pattern. But yeah, in fear of love, you're scared of love, man. Man, this is a powerful song.
Survivor of a pain, survivor of a false love, a human of a hushed up word, survivor of a wrong. Surviving isn't for you, for it's me who fights the fight. So one day I hope you'll suffer for my breath you held so tight. I'm surviving without you. I'm surviving my whole life through. I'm surviving, oh, without you. I'm surviving, oh yes, my whole life through. I'm surviving without you. I'm surviving my whole life through. Well, I'm cleansed of all your deeds now. I know you'll never know. So just to warn the others, it's my time to tell and show.
Wow. Very powerful, very moving. And I also like in the video that the person is looking at the camera, especially after addressing the person that did this, directly, and just the words fall out, and then just looking into the camera, like, really, like, all right, I'm looking at you. Wow. Because surviving isn't for you. Survivor of pain, survivor of a false love is that person maybe pretends to love you while doing this awful things to you. Also, later on, when you get into that cycle of bad relationships, you're surviving a false love once again. A human of a hushed up world, like we keep quiet about the survivor of a wrong. But surviving isn't for you. Addressing that person. It's not for you. It's me who fighting the fight. And so one day I hope you suffer for my breath you held so tight. Because usually in stories, we're holding our own breath. But no, you held my breath. And in the end, I like that I'm cleansed of all your deeds now, and I know you'll never know. but just to warn the others, it's my time to tell and show. That's a powerful thing. And it's also tough to know, like, you never know. Sometimes we get caught up in that. We want that person to know, but sometimes there's no possibility of them knowing because maybe they're not here anymore. And that hurts because it feels like there's a sense of, you know, the closure isn't always there. And with these things, it's so complicated that, you know, full closure, I don't know, you know, it's hard. But this song is definitely, wow, it tells, yeah, that emotion so well. Great artist, you know, and I in the first song I was already impressed by capturing that human emotion. Some of the things I could relate to. Here I have no experience of, but I could feel it, and this is important. So I hope you know that people that see this and go check it out. Go check out that song. I'll leave the link in the description as always. Amazing artist, and I love, you know, the artists that really, you know, that are real and authentic and don't pull any punches. And it's tough. It's not easy to put yourself out there like this. So yeah, much respect to Kaz Hawkins. Thanks for being here. Have a great day. Peace.